Howdy, I'm trying to put together just a brief help video to work with this assignment number 1. So here's some things that I've done. First of all, I started with the raw data and it looks like it's formatted like it was when we downloaded from Google Docs. It's kind of an annoying formula. And then I've copied and pasted that special. And so when you copy something, you want to click on the upper left corner there. It means that you're getting the whole sheet, and then you want to right click, copy, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste this in a new place just to demonstrate, and then I'm going to choose the upper left hand corner of the sheet, and then I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to click on the words paste special instead of going into the little drop down dialog box, and that's going to give me this, which I prefer, which is gives me the option just to choose the word values, and then I click that and it pastes the values. So that's what I did to make this sheet called data. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and undo that because I don't really need to make another one that looks like that. So that's what data is. And let's see, so it has timestamp, and then let's go over and see how many variables we have here. We have up to CC. So if you guys have up to CC also, then it means we've deleted the same number of extraneous columns, and hopefully we're both correct. And then, so from data, I'm going to make another sheet, and I'm going to call it formulas. And what I've done is I've taken advantage of the example that I provided earlier. So the example text has some long, complex if statements. And so what I did is I went and copied one of those, and then I pasted it into this notepad file down here that I have down at the bottom of my screen. And what I've done is I've gone and replaced the items that are referring to the sheet from the example with mine. So I've used, instead of formulas, or instead of regrouped raw data set, I have data, which is what I named mine because it's short. I figured that would be a good name for it. So anyways, back to here. And what I've done is I made an if statement like we talked about. So if on sheet data C2 equals male, then make this variable a 1, otherwise make it a 0. Now, it probably would have been safer for me to make a slightly more sophisticated statement there and said if male, make it a 1, if female, make it a 0, if it's anything else, put NA. That probably would have been a better decision. But since I could see just by eyeballing it, they all had answers, I didn't do that, which was a little bit lazy of me, I guess. But what I've done here is this variable has a number of different states. And what I did is I went to the data and I copied the observed answers and I pasted them into Notepad here. And then I put quotes around the unique items. So we can get rid of male and female from before. So this one's not unique. We get rid of that. We can get rid of these. Let's see, get rid of those. Get rid of these. Get rid of those. Okay, and so those were all the choices that we actually observed in the data. And get rid of this too. We don't need any more. Oops. Return. Okay. So there they are. There are all the choices that we observed. And then what I did is that for each choice, I put it in here and I assigned a value. And I went ahead and recoded them as 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think up to 5 because I think there were 5 choices. And then if something didn't fit that, I put NA as the alternative answer at the end. So after doing that, I pasted it in, and I got an error because I had it referring to C2 instead of D2, so I changed them all to be D2. And then after I did that, I filled this down. I got an NA here, which I should get an NA there because it was blank, and so that was a good sign. Everything else seemed to work. You can compare the values and see if it was working, and it is working, so yay for that. And then what I did is I highlighted this top cell, and then I highlighted this corner like this, and I dragged it across, all the way across all of my variables so that I kind of copied this long if statement into all the other ones. And one of the nice things it does is it automatically changes the reference cell to be the corresponding cell shifted over one more. You can see that this is D2, this one's E2, this one's F2. So that's nice. That means I don't have to retype that. And now all I have to do is I have to substitute the values of the observed right here into the different options in the formula. So I think then what I would do then if I were going to do a bunch of these is I would copy these observed values, copy them here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this above my earlier one, like that. And then I'm going to go back to formulas, to formulas, and I'm going to copy this formula, copy it here, put it here. Okay. And then I'm going to find unique values here. So those ones are not unique. This one, I'm going to go ahead and put these, these are ordered, so I'm going to go ahead and put them into order. And I'm just kind of doing this so I don't forget anything. 22, let's see, 31, 37 to 44. We have a 19 to 21 there. I'll go ahead and put it at the top of the list. Okay, and I don't think we had anyone older than 44. 22 to 25, 26 to 30. 26 to 30 is missing here, so we need to put that in. You can also find these options in the choice set from the raw data also. But anyways, I think those are all my options, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is convenient enough. And then I'm going to go ahead and I could put quotes around them, or I could just copy them and paste the values in. So I'm going to copy that and then paste that right in here like that. And I'm going to copy this and paste that right in here like that. I'm going to copy this, paste that right in here like that. And these are a lot shorter, so it's making my statement shorter, which is nice. Copy this. See, paste it in here. Here's my fourth observe value. Copy this and put it in here in my fifth. Like that. Okay, and so that should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm going to paste it in there. Hit return, and it looks like it's working. So look, we have values for everyone. Yay! And so that would be a kind of a good general strategy. If you have any improvements on it, you can make a video and post it. Anyways, have fun. Bye.